A very pleasant good day, my beloved brothers and sisters in Christ and outside the body of Christ. Well, once again, this is your Christian brother Eric Braxton speaking to you all from his beloved country, Trinidad and Tobago, the land of my nativity, the land of my birth, Trinidad and Tobago, this wonderful island country that is in the Blue Caribbean Sea. In this part 5 video, reaching out with my Christian right hand of fellowship to my British atheist brother, Richard Hickens, who say that God doesn't exist. And he's saying that God is not intelligence and finding fault with God and the Bible. I want you to know, my dear brother, coming from your little Christian brother way down in Trinidad, because I see you all as a big brother, academical brothers, men of academics, but you all are non-Christians. I want you to know that God exists, and if you keep on denying that God exists, but accepting his creation, accepting as all is intelligently designed, but saying there is no intelligent designer behind it, then Psalms 14 is singing over your head, because Psalms 14 say, fool in his heart say there is no God. I have written a part 1 video about Alex J. O'Connor, Richard, part 2 on Richard Dawkins, and part 3 Neil Grace Tyson, and part 3 and part 4 about Don, Jenny Wells, Eric Murphy and Matt, and from the atheist community in Dallas, Texas. I want you to know, my dear friend Richard Hickens, that Psalms 14 is singing over your head. And if you keep on denying the scriptures and the teaching of the scriptures and denying God doesn't exist, but accepting the physical universe, which you know it is real because we are seeing the physical universe, but in denying the one who created and denying his word and making fool of his words, the scriptures, I want you to know that God is real. Because you are seeing all sorts of wrong thing about the Bible, and criticizing and trying to find fault with God. Sad on your part. My dear friend, I, your little Christian brother Eric Braxton, is way down in Trinidad and Tobago, is recording this video to teach you that fact, that God is real and God exists, and stop making fun of God's words. Stop making fun of God's words. But if you keep on denying God exists, Psalms 14 is hanging over your head. A fool in his heart says there is no God. Now, do you want Psalms 14 to always be hanging over your head? Or do you want to free yourself from that? By freeing yourself from that is that by accepting God's words and the Genesis account of the creation and becoming God conscious. And when you become God conscious and accept the Bible, the words of God, you will be free yourself from Psalms 14 and you will be an ex-fool, because now you'll become God conscious. But if you deny the Bible and denying God exists, then Psalms 14 will be hanging over your head. And when it says, Psalms 14 say, fool in his heart say, and when Psalms 14 said, a fool in his heart say there is no God, well then that will apply to you, because Psalms 14 will be hanging over your head. So the ball is in your court, you have a choice. This will be a short video, my dear friend. You see, I'm speaking to you as in the simplest form. I'm not using no big academic words from the dictionary. I'm speaking to you in a kindergarten form, because I know that you are a learned guy. I know that you are an intellectual, and I know that you have studied and you may be a university graduate. Nothing wrong with that. Keep in mind, I, Eric Braxton, your little Christian brother, way down in Trinidad and Tobago, are teaching you that my fact, teaching you that my guy. I know you all are the guys with the academics. I am not. So I want you to know that, my friend, that God is real and God exists. And all the fun that you are making about the Bible and all the wrong things that you are saying about God, I want you to know that God is watching all your move and that you will stand before him in the day of judgment to give account. I want you to know that, my dear friend. But I'm sure you know about the judgment day, that all mankind will stand before God to give account. That is written in the Bible too. Yes, my friend, that is written in the Bible too. And I want you to know that is true. That is true. So, on that serious note, you have a lot of reflection to do, my dear friend. You have a lot of reflection to do. I hope that I hope you do not reject this message and you do not continue in your stubbornness and ridiculousness by making fun of God and His words of Holy Bible. Because this is a serious matter that is at hand. Therefore, I will record this video to point out that to you, my dear friend. So the ball is in your court. You have that choice to make. By moving away from Psalms 14, by becoming God conscious and accepting the Genesis account and accepting the teaching of the Bible and accepting the words of God. If you do that, you will become God conscious. And of course, you have to become a Christian, you have to baptize, you have to give your life to Jesus Christ and start preaching the gospel and telling others about God. But if you do not want to, if you reject that and you continue on the road that you are going, denying that God exists, well then Psalms 14 will be hanging over your head. And what Psalms 14 say? A fool in his heart say there is no God. So you have that choice to make. I pray that you make the right choice. So shalom, shalom my friends. See you in the next video soon. Keep in mind, your little Christian brother, Eric Braxton, have recorded this video in love to reach out to you in my Christian Right Hand of Fellowship to teach you that truth, to teach you that facts. Richard Hickens and all others like you. So bye-bye my friends. See you in the next video soon. Bye-bye my friends.